Alright, so unfortunately, my normal CCG server is full up first, and second, the boys aren't over there playing. Oh man, where is it? There it is. Okay. Now, this is the base on Diamond Gamers. And I just thought I'd hop on for a little bit and just play, just to run around and have a good time, because it's been a while since I've been able to play. I have not seen the guys that built this base for quite a while. And wait a minute, what's okay? Game patch, okay. And unfortunately, I tried to reach them both through TeamSpeak and just hopping in the game and see if they're wandering around. Basically, it's kind of hit or miss. But at the same time, I thought that I could probably get in and just tell them where the key was for the Ural so they could move it if they needed to. But since I haven't been seeing them, I'm going to go ahead and move the Ural myself and into a town and pick up some supplies if I can. There's only 2 people on the server other than me. One is an admin, so hopefully he's not going to be shooting me, but you never know. And with the AI and what have you, I might be able to get into some supplies, get a mission, do some things like that. And what I'd like to do is to work on base building, just to show you guys how you do it, because I really can't find any easy videos on base building. So nonetheless, I'm going to hop into my Ural, drive around, and make myself a little base, maybe over there, just out of sight of this one, but you know, close enough to where it's accessible from one to the other, and maybe they'll blow me up, maybe they won't. We'll see. But I'll pick it up when something happens. So I followed up somebody on their mission basically, and they just said free loot, so I went and took a look at it, and hang on, I gotta tell them I'm at Starry. So I just figured I'd come back and show, look at all the frickin' SUVs, man. What's up with that? Good Lord. Yep. So anyway, just shut this down real quick and lock her up, because you know, you never know. But what's going on with all the stuffs? I mean, what's with all the SUVs? Good Lord, that's a lot of dang SUVs. I didn't even know they came in that color. That's a nice American flag pattern there. That's pretty amazing. I do think it's indicative, perhaps, of maybe. Oh, that's a pretty Vodnik. I love Vodniks. Of maybe a little bit younger crowd than me. You know. It's just, you know, not a bad thing, but basically, you know. Wow, that's a lot of SUVs. So anyway, I followed up. I believe it was Josh finished off a mission, and actually, I'm going to mark this one too, before I forget it. And as you can see right here, it says free loot. So basically, he finished up the mission and then left it for people like me, just if you want to clean up whatever's there. And I picked up quite a bit of stuff, in fact. A lot. So I picked up another bag. The check bag isn't as good, but, you know, it's all right. Is that a dude? Or that is a dude, okay. He's dancing or playing. I don't know what he's doing. So anyway, I'm going to get over here and just sell all my gear. I'm not going to make y'all sit through that. But I did want to show it to you because, dang. The AA-12. That's a shotgun, baby. Man alive. I'm going to go ahead and take out several of these. But I picked up a bunch of guns. I picked up a new backpack just for mission running and stuff, where you get out into an area where you're not quite sure if you're going to make it out alive. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm taking with me there. I think I can fit one more gun in there. Sega 12K is useless, but actually I can't sell that one here. I gotta sell it over there. But anyway, oh, I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want it. So anyway, I'm losing my train of thought. All the guns, it's so pretty. Lock the Ural just in case. I know these guys are probably trustworthy, but at the same time, But I picked up a fair amount of guns, and hopefully I'm going to make some money off of it. Just figured I would catch up with you. There goes Josh in his chopper. And I'm thinking, guys, these guys are pretty nice. There's not really much PvP going on. There's only now 5 people on the server, so kind of helping. Oh, he's in a little, not a gyroscope, a Mozzie. Cool. Have fun. You know, I'm gonna get a Mozzie in a little bit. That's a pretty good idea. You know, get a little bird or a Mozzie. I want to get a helicopter though. I'm gonna go raid a couple of things and make some money and see what I can do. So, catch you back in a bit. Alright, after a fair amount of hemming and hawing around and selling some guns, I had enough to buy a safe. A safe is 1 full briefcase of gold, which means it's 10-ounce gold, and that's a lot. I can buy a helicopter for that, and I can buy a lot of stuff for that, but realistically the first thing I need to do in this game is to set a spot that's always mine. If you put it on a safe, you get the code. No one else gets the code. I mean, an admin can get in, but no one else gets the code, so you don't have to worry about, you know, people coming in and stealing your stuff. And honestly, it can't get blown up or destroyed usually. Again, hackers can use atomics. But that being said, I grabbed the safe first, and what I'm going to do is, because there's an impending issue with, oh hey, the baby's going to wake up in a few minutes, I'm going to drive out to a safe spot over near my buddy's base and put down a safe on my own. I'm going to put down a safe and then put down a tent as well. So basically I can just sit and not have to worry too much about what might be going on. And I might have just taken a wrong turn. I think I did. But anyway, I can make that up. But I'm going to head out. No, I didn't take a wrong turn. I'm good. I'm that good. But I'm going to head out here and set down a safe. I'll catch up with you when I'm quietly in the woods and we can take care of this. All right? See you in just a second. I did end up putting my safe down, but not in a spot that I wanted to stay in. What I decided to do is to seek out a spot that I could play on both servers, both Diamond Gamers and CCG. That hopefully will be out of the way, but still close to things. And I think for my style of gameplay, which is basically run and gun and get killed, I need to be close to the coast. I talked to John about it. He agreed. Seems like a good spot. So what we do in this next little clip is basically find that spot, or I do. And I'm hoping it's what you like, John. Paul, you guys let me know. Alright, I'm coming up out of Cherno, and I may cut this, I may not. But you can see the marker there, 800 meters out. On top of that hill is where I want to put the base. It's fairly close to everything. It's really closer to the shore, of course. So, drop out my audio for the effects. Sorry. Continue. But, yeah, it's up there. Now, you can go to that, what's that called? That barn there, and there's supplies there, of course, so that's kind of close. There might be a base in there, I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that too, just to see who our neighbors might be. But if this area is clear, I think it'd be good to get up there and get a base. It's not right next door to anything, but it's close enough to the coast where we could run back and forth pretty quick. And again, this is all uphill. If you're in a vehicle or you're walking any of these sides, you're gonna have a climb. You got to actually get all the way around the mountain here before you can you can get to a spot where you can actually get up it with any speed, and it's really not that impressive when you do. So we're going to get right over here in this open field. Now, this field is not visible. Our base is not visible from this field even. It's still up there in the trees. It's hidden. Really, the only way to see it is to fly overhead. You may know it's there, and of course you'll find it, but there's no roads leading right to it. And again, this is all an uphill climb. Even in a faster vehicle, I think we'd still have plenty of opportunity, you know, to hear the guys are coming. The open areas here where these power lines are, and it's not a big issue, I think. If I were going to assault a base I knew was up there, I'd come in through the trees anyway on foot, in which we can fortify against that so that we have walls basically defensively up where we won't, you know, necessarily have that issue. But this big open area outside the trees actually I think would help us. If anybody comes to us, you know, they've got a big they get a big open area to run across. That does leave us a little exposed when we're running to the base, but realistically, if we're going to be using it, we're going to be either geared up and ready to go, or on foot anyway. Now this area here, and I'm going to look in just a second to get through these things, not get my car killed. Over here is the only real area I have a concern about. Of course, that tree line can be an issue, but if you get a guy up on that ridge laying down, he's going to be hard to hit. If he's behind one of those bushes or in front of one of those bushes even, we're going to be hard to see him. Not terrible still, but oh, my Land Rover's back. Huh, I thought I blew up. Lost it in the server. The server shut down yesterday, power outage. But anyway, so I got my Land Rover. Yeah. But here's the area I want to build the base. Up in these trees, back here in the back. You can see my chopper and stuff in here and things that I brought in already. This is still a fair distance from everything else. That little green car I found on the side of the road. Somebody'd been abusing it. Broke all its tires and everything, and I fixed it. But again, you've got that there. So you could sit up on that ridge and give us some trouble. But realistically, we're the highest point other than that area. So if we get that area fortified against, you know, where we're not walking out in the open and getting seen, and then all this area over here is going to be pretty good, I think. For being able to fight. Now we can put down wire barriers or something like that, but you can see this is a pretty quick drop off, so they're not going to get a whole lot of area to get a shot on us. And with the way trees work in DayZ, of course, they're not going to have much of an issue of them jumping in and, you know, getting a sniper shot from that ridge over there even. It'd be difficult. So yeah, even when we're constructing it, I think once we're, you know, building it will be a little bit easier. But if we're constructing it and just, you know, stay a little twitchy, then we probably won't get hit in that first round, which of course is the most important in DayZ. So there we go. There's all the stuffs. This is where I'd like to put it. It's in that map grid, and we'll take a look at it when we get a chance. Sorry, my guy's getting sick. He's having sympathy paintings for his player. So, all right, well, there you go. Again, a good spot, I think. I'd like to build a base here. Cherno is down that direction. You can see there's a, that's the farmhouse and such that we passed on the way up. The road's over there. We can get a good sniper point and build it up, like down in those trees if we wanted to snipe the road coming from Cherno, but I don't know that I'd, you know, necessarily want to. User disconnected from your channel. So, yeah, should be good. All right, I'm looking forward to playing again. Hopefully we can get together and get this thing built. Ration. All right. And from here, I go ahead and make a base in that spot. I'm going to show that video next. Going to get up there and make some just the finished creation. Unfortunately, we got into it and just got it built really quick. Got a builder's kit, actually, which is an excellent idea in my opinion. You do have to pay a little bit for it, but it's well worth it because you can get yourself set up. Diamond Gamers is really good about having that ready for their players, and I appreciate it. So next video, we'll see you then.